Here's a 2015 Jeep Cherokee Latitude, 2-owner, 32,000 mile, with a clean Carfax and kind of a charcoal gray. We'll call it mineral gray. This vehicle actually was purchased from us by the second owner. Had it for a few years, traded it back in on a sports car. And this is a very well maintained unit that we have a lot of the service, if not all of the service records on. My job, I'm just going to give you a quick little tour, tell you a little bit about it. We'll start here with the kind of sleek snake eye type headlamps, I call them, with the LED surrounds. Those are high intensity marker lights up here. You also have your headlamps, your high intensity headlamps down there, and your integrated halogen fogs in the lower bumper fascia. Of course, you got your classic 7-slot grille with your chrome embellishments around each. As we continue around to the side, you can see a nice split spoke, multi-spoke 18-inch wheel here. Destination 2 tires on it. Now these tires are getting close to the wear point, so my guess is here once the shop, I'm jumping video ahead of the shop here, but my guess is shop put some new tires on this for you when you come to purchase it. But you can see it does have a nice rotor on there, nice and shiny, resurfaced, and a thick brake pad. That is one thing we do pride ourselves here at Thomas. We completely go over our vehicles, especially the wearables, do a used car mechanical check on all our cars. You can find the results of that inspection signed off by the technician that performed it in the glove box of all of our cars. So take a look here through the passenger seat area. You can see that it is a manual adjustment, cloth and two-tone cloth, dark charcoal cloth seats with offset white stitching. Full console flows in between. You can see a couple little embellishments there around the louvers, and that continues through the door panel there. Now this would be in your mid-size SUV segment. You can see there's very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room back here for your rear occupants. You do have your flow-through center console, so you have nice cool air jets there. Also, you have a 12-volt and a 110-volt power supply in the back of that, which gives you, all connectivity that you need for your electrical devices. Also can see some all-weather mats down there to protect the carpet installed by the previous owner. We want to show you again the matching destinations that'll be swapped out here, but really want to focus in on that wheel. You can see no scuffs or scrapes. It's in good shape. Continue around to the back. You can see the Latitude badging there. Also want to show you it is equipped with a factory backup camera. Of course, it's a 4-wheel drive. It's a Jeep. Now let's go ahead and pop the lift gate here, and you can see again all WeatherTech covered mats in here. Of course, if you shop those, you know they're high quality molded covers and mats. 40/60 fold down on your rear seat there, as you can see as well. Let's go ahead and I wanted to show you there's a 12-volt power supply back here too, in case you want to do a little tailgating or whatnot. And I believe you can see nice big full-size spare. Where do you get a full-size spare anymore? Full-size spare back there is a nice feature for this vehicle. Now as we continue around again, just to show you, again, no scuffs or scrapes on the wheel. We will swap out those tires, and then we'll show you the back here. You can see very clean, no rips, tear, stains, or odors. The previous owner did take very good care of it. And then we'll just show you a shot here from the front. Again, manual adjustment on the driver's seat, just like the passenger side. Now, we're just going to give you a quick little tour, show you what it's like in this vehicle. I'd like to start with the key. We do have 2 of these. Integrated fob, as you can see. Now, your locks, windows, and mirrors are all located right there on the door panel. Like I said, the really attractive thing about this is only 32,000 miles on a 15. Extremely low miles through the year. Just go ahead and start it up here. 32,275 original miles. Now let's continue the tour. You got your auto headlamps with your push button fogs. There's your dimmer for your cluster and your interior. Stem to the left, high beam turn signals. To the right, your intermittent wiper washers, front and rear. We got your control panel here for your center display. Now that is customizable. I can just scroll through here. You can see different setups it's telling me. You got your audio controls, your trip computer, your instant fuel economy, your tire pressure monitoring system. Very well equipped, and all that is customizable and controlled through that keypad. There's your Bluetooth or hands-free below that, and your cruise control is on the right. It's your standard issue AM, FM satellite radio. Of course, you can pair your media devices, either MP3 or direct audio input. Can pair your phone, of course. They give you a compass since it's not equipped with factory nav. You also have the ability to control your climate through the touch screen, and then there's some more added features like a clock, ambient temperature, things of that nature. Down here also you have the ability to control your climate and the volume of your radio with your analog switches. And down here is your connectivity. You can see your SD card, you got your USB port, your auxiliary pre-in, and your 12-volt power supply. Of course, this is your terrain selector for your four-wheel drive system. Right now in auto mode, but you do have the option of switching to snow, sport, sand, or mud if you have less than optimum traction conditions. There's a floor shift here. The ability to select any of the gears of the multi-speed transmission by simply upshifting and downshifting. Electronic parking brake, 2 large cup holders. In the console, again, another 12-volt power supply and another USB port. So connectivity not a problem with this vehicle. We got LED map lights and illuminated visors. So very well equipped on this Latitude trim. Now let's go ahead and pop the hood, show you what we got underneath. I believe it's a 2.4 liter, normally aspirated, variable valve time engine. What's nice about this 2.4, if that's what is in here, and it is it's very efficient. It has very good reliability ratings. They use this engine in a lot of their vehicles. As you can see, it's quiet. There's no exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks. There's zero corrosion on the battery terminals. I mean, this thing looks like a brand new one underneath, as you can see. Now I'm going to go ahead and shut off the engine, and we'll get into the next portion of the video. And, you know, just to recap, we do keep a copy of all the servicing that we do ahead of time to make it ready for sale. We also keep a copy of the auto history report. As you can see, 2 owners, no accidents. That's always located right on the dash. The last part of a complete upfront selling model here is I'm just going to walk around this video, show you any minor imperfections it may have. Like I say, locally owned vehicle, couple little stone chips there. When we sold it to him, it was in very nice condition. He's kept it that way. Doesn't have a ton of little dings or scrapes. Seems to be in pretty good nick. We do have a little dent right here, as you can see. I think it's accurately captured in the reflection there. We have another little small dent right there on that body line. Quarter panel doesn't look too bad. Up around the deck or the spoiler area there looks pretty good. Front face, just a little bit of minor scratches. Now we have touched this up and buffed them out. They're very hard to see, but I try to point them out. There's another little scratch right there. I think you can see small little scratch right here that we buffed out. A couple little chips back here on this quarter panel. A couple little minor scratches on the fuel door cover. A couple little scuffs up here along this upper belt line towards the roof trim. And on these doors, look to be pretty dent free. We had a couple dents. There's one right here with a little chip out of the paint. But all in all, this side, besides that one small dent, looks very, very good. The fender looks fine. A little bit of bug damage, a couple little spattering of stone chips here. Not bad though. Just quickly pan across. That's very unavoidable on these vehicles that have seen a little bit of time on the road. A little chip there, a little scratch there. And then it's just a spattering of a few stone chips across this hood. Not many though. Really in pretty good nick. So there you see it. Now there is still a little bit of remaining powertrain coverage left on this vehicle, transferable through Chrysler, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. And if you're interested, there's a few ways of getting a hold of us. Look us up on the web, www.thomasata.com. Give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.